Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sona. So today I have my update for the Better Together project pan. If you are wondering, I actually changed location. I moved during my a little bit longer absence, of YouTube. And it was really a lot of work to do. Right now I'm just still unpacking and rearranging stuff, where to put it, etc, etc. And you can imagine, what do I have a lot? Makeup. Yeah, so I love it. I collect makeup, or certain brands as certain editions, but I have too much makeup, so it's good that I started project planning as well. So now, Better Together was created by Paula, and in this project pan, or it was picked up by several other people. Why? Because it was submitted as a pan that palette theme, but then it kind of became what is it? A complementary project pan that other people did with their actual pan that palette theme, let's say. Let's to tell you that, to phrase it like that. And but some people started to do it, with every year. So I think it's now the third year that we have this Better Together project theme, and I'm doing it as well, but I have not combined it with my pan that palette theme actually. So I just thought I pull from last year the pan that palette as well as the current the accompanying palette in this project. So just to show you, this is the palette that I'm working on. Or I actually took a break because I was moving, and I didn't start to use it again, but it is maybe in the same condition. So just to show it to you, I don't want to drop it or tilt it too much, or else this will fall out. So I had to repress something else in this empty pan, but it is what it is. I have not touched it since I moved to the new location. I'm doing now makeup maybe for how many weeks now? 1 or 2 weeks. But again, it was more like, okay, set up the makeup table, set up some, my office chair in the background, and then slowly get there. I'm still organizing my bedroom, etc, etc. So it's a big thing. And yeah, that's what's going on right now. And because we have to work in this project on a pair of palettes, so to say, I actually pulled this little guy in, so just to show it to you. But I need to be careful again not to tilt it too much. But I think you can see already a big change, because when I pulled it in January, for the introduction, this was still a very an eyeshadow which I think didn't have pan, or was showing a little bit of a pan, but as you can see, there is just the edges left. So this is one shade, then this one is showing now pan. This is a shimmery, a little bit of a creamy shade. So then I had to repress some other eyeshadows from a different palette for a different project into this one. So that's also almost gone, so, but it doesn't count for this project. But this brown shade here, it's crumbly. I know I have not found a good mixing medium, or repressing medium actually, because whenever I just repress it with alcohol, after a while it just starts to crumble over and over again, and then I have just a lot of dust, eyeshadow dust in the palette. So I'm very hesitant to tilt it and so on. So, or else I would have to, how can I say, do repress it every day, almost every day after each use. So that's what's going on now. I will maybe make a photo, I'm not sure about it, so let's see how I will do that. Yeah, right now I'm quite happy. I do use this mostly right now at this moment as a kind of accompanying for accompanying eyeshadow palette, for the other eyeshadow palette that I have in the actual pan that palette theme. But again, I started to use eyeshadow, and I have not touched the other one, but I need to touch it, and I need to restart filming the other projects or updates for the other project. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. So, and just to show you a little bit, maybe for the just for the fun of it, I'm also doing the face palette, right? But I have not, you know, incorporated it, I think, into this project, but I'm still going to show it to you so that you can see what's going on with this palette here. So, yeah, just to show you. Now there's only the edges left here, this side, and this side, but this side here is quite thin. I hope I will scratch it out. I will not repress it. I will try to, how can I say, as long as I have enough eyeshadow, I will not repress it again. My repressing eyeshadow problems, you know, of having, you know, more dust than real actual repressed, hardly repressed product in the pan does also apply for this palette here, or for any other palette. And you can see there is a big pan showing right now, or small pan, but still big pan showing. And I'm working currently on this one to have pan, but you can see maybe the, you know, the actual, I don't know how to call this one in English, but in the pan, you know, this kind of ripplings, rips, is it like the ripplings? I don't know how to express it, but you can see that there is something showing more or less, you know. And I think if I work on this side of the palette much more on the blush side, I will have also pan here in this one. So that makes me happy. Then at least one face palette with actual usage, you know. So I will see. Anyway, this was my little update for the Better Together project pan. I hope you enjoyed it. I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.